Hi, Mr. Unkert here, and in this video, I'm exploring Khan Academy's assignment that's called Find the Inverse of a 2 by 2 Matrix. So I'm looking at this problem here, and it says we're going to want to find the inverse of matrix B, which is 7, 9, 1, 1. So let's first find the determinant. So the determinant of B is going to be 7 times 1 minus 9 times 1. It's going to be 7 minus 9, which is going to equal negative 2. So the determinant is not 0, so we can find the inverse matrix. So we're going to take 1 over negative 2, or negative 1/2. Okay. And to find the inverse, we have to switch this term and this term. So I'm going to put 1 here and 7 here. And make the other terms negative. So negative 9. And this one, negative 1. Okay, so the top is going to be negative 1/2 times 1. Be negative 0. That's not very good. Let me rewrite that. Negative 0.5. Then we have negative 1/2 times negative 9. That's going to be a positive 9/2, or positive 4.5. Okay. And then we do negative 1/2 times negative 1. That's going to be a positive 0.5. Okay. And then negative 1/2 times 7 is negative 7/2, or negative 3.5. Now, if you really wanted to, you could multiply B and this matrix together and see if you get the identity matrix. But I'm not going to check it. I'm just going to hope for the best. So it was what? Negative 0.5. Let's bring that back up. Let's see, it doesn't let me. All right, 4.5. And then I think it was just 0.5 here, and then negative 3.5 there. Let's just check. Yes, yes. Yep. Look at that, energy points. Today's a good day. All right, let's try another one or two, and we'll see how this works. Okay, so we're finding another inverse of this matrix. So let's first find the determinant. So the determinant is 2 times 7, that's 14, minus a negative 8 times a negative 2 is a positive 16, so minus 16. So the determinant is negative 2 again. So we're going to have 1 over negative 2, or negative 1/2. We're going to flip the 2 and the 7, so it's going to be 7 and then 2. And then we're going to change the sign of the negative 2 and the negative 8 to just positive 8 here, positive 2 here. And let's multiply the negative 1/2 out. So we're going to have the top left entry is going to be negative 7/2, or negative 3.5. Negative 1/2 times positive 8 is negative 4. Negative 1/2 times 2 is negative 1. And negative 1/2 times 2 is negative 1. Okay, so now let's fill this in. And let's just bring back up my work. So let's see, negative 3.5, negative 4, negative 1, negative 1. Let's check. More energy points. Going to be upgrading that avatar pretty soon. Okay, let's keep going. Let's try the next one. And we'll do one more, and then I'll stop the video at that point and let you guys explore this assignment on your own. Okay, so we're going to find the inverse of the matrix B here. So we want to find first the determinant. So negative 3 times negative 5 is positive 15. Minus 6 times 2, so minus 12. So determinant is 3. Okay, so we're going to take 1 over the determinant, so 1/3. Switch the negative 3 and negative 5, so it'll be negative 5 here, negative 3 here. Change the sign of the 6, so we get negative 6, and the 2, negative 2. Okay. So we're going to have fractions in this one. So the top, we're going to have negative 5/3. Then 1/3 of negative 6 is just negative 2. 1/3 of negative 2 is negative 2/3. And 1/3 of negative 3 is negative 1. All right, so negative 5/3, negative 2, negative 2/3, negative 1. Let's put that in. Let's check. So negative 5/3, negative 2, negative 2/3, negative 1. Let's check. There you go. And that's all there is to it. So to find the inverse of a 2x2 matrix, you find the determinant. You put 1 over the determinant, switch your what we call A and D, and then change the sign of B and C if you're thinking of a matrix A, B, C, D. So whatever those numbers are, switch A and D, and then change the sign of B and C. That's all there is to it, but if you do have questions, leave comments in the comments below, and thank you for watching. Have a great day.